Hi everyone, I'm Cherry McPherson with Cherry's Good Dog Training. I'm here today to answer a question that I'm asked frequently. What kind of dog should I get? It's a really hard question to answer. So what I've done is I've just written out a series of questions for you to ask yourself, or if someone you know is thinking about getting a dog, have them go through these questions to make sure that they get the right kind of dog and that this is indeed something that they're committed to doing. 80% of dogs returned to shelters are returned because of unwanted behavior and unprepared owners. So we want to make sure that when we place dogs in permanent homes, it's the right dog for that situation. So here we go. First question, why do you want a dog? There are a number of different reasons to get a dog, and we need to think through our motivations before we jump in. So do you want a dog for a family pet or a companion? Are you looking for a dog to exercise with, have it outdoor adventures with, go camping with? Do you need a service dog? Would you like to train a dog to be a therapy pet and go visiting in seniors' homes and hospitals, that sort of thing? Are you interested in AKC, American Kennel Club, competitions? All of these things will shape the kind of dog you get. So think about your motivation. What is it that you are looking for, and why are you thinking about getting a dog? Question number one. Next question, have you ever owned a dog? Have you had a hamster, a rabbit, or a cat? Very different to having a dog. If you had a dog as a child, what was that like? What kind of a dog was it? Was it a small, medium, or large dog? What was your role in the dog's life? So that will also shape the kind of dog you get. Number three, what is your lifestyle? Do you live in an apartment, a house? Does your house have a yard? Is it fenced in? Are you planning on putting in an electric fence to keep the dog inside? Do you live alone? Do you have a roommate? Are you married? Do you have children? What is your lifestyle? Are you at home a lot? Do you work from home? Do you travel a lot? Answer all those questions, and that will also help shape the type of dog you get. What age of dog? That's really important. Are you prepared for a puppy? A puppy can be anywhere from 8 weeks, which is usually the youngest that they should be taken from their mom, 8 weeks to a year. So big age range there, lots of developmental stages within that time period, but it's still a puppy up to a year. You have to be prepared to spend time with a pup. They have different needs to an adult dog. So adult dog, then again, what's the history of the dog? Where is it coming from? That will shape the things you need to look after that dog. And the other option is a senior dog. There is Senior Dog Sanctuary here in Nashville, and they have fosters and get people to adopt older dogs, and they have a different set of needs. So that's something you need to consider too. All right, where are you going to find your dog? Are you going to go to a shelter and rescue a dog, or a community rescue that gets dogs from various places, but they're just a specific breed, like German Shepherd Rescue or Greyhound Rescue? Are you going to work with that agency to find the dog that is going to be right for you? Be very careful getting dogs online, especially from sites such as Craigslist. That can be, there can be some nefarious things going on there, and sometimes the dogs are not in the greatest health. So be careful of that. Also, please do not buy a dog from a pet store. They are supplied often by puppy mills, and I don't want to get into that, but it's a very not good thing for dogs. Puppy mills should not be allowed. So be careful where you get your dog. But those are some of the sources: shelters, rescues, reputable online, and if you're looking for a specific breed, then do your research and find a reputable, trustworthy breeder. Okie dokie, what will you need? So when we're talking about the different ages of dogs, there are different things you're going to need, but you're definitely going to have to prepare your home and your family and possibly your neighbors and let them know that you're getting a dog. You're going to need to know where the dog is going to sleep. Hopefully the dog is going to be inside with you, maybe in your bedroom, maybe in another room. Are you going to have just a dog bed, or are you going to set up a crate? What kind of crate? All of that. Research dog food, choose toys, a harness and leash to walk the dog. there are some supplies you're going to need. Again, the types of supplies will depend on the age and type of dog you have. Who is primarily responsible? So are you a single person and is this going to be your thing all by yourself? Or do you have a spouse, a partner, kids in the house, and everybody needs to know what their role is going to be, and everybody should play a role in the life of the dog. The type of training I do emphasizes, it's positive training, and it emphasizes leadership and having a relationship with the dog. So the dog sees all the humans as people that will provide guidance and leadership, and all the humans in the family are equally trustworthy. And that's when we get more into training, and I'll talk about that in another video. What are you going to do if you get sick or go on vacation and don't take the dog with you? So there are some options. If you have a trainer that you're working with, they may have some ideas of people that can come and do pet sitting. They may do pet sitting themselves. You can look at different facilities for boarding. As I said, hire someone to come in and look after the dog, stay with the dog, or sometimes there are daycares and boarding facilities in other people's homes. They're a licensed pet care professional. So lots of options, but do have a plan and don't wait for the last minute thinking, oh gosh, what are we going to do with the dog? Make sure the dog's needs are cared for. And most dogs do not like being left alone, so having someone for a 2-week period just coming in and out and leaving the dog alone for hours and hours is probably not your best option. So if you can take the dog somewhere or have someone come stay with the dog, that's always a better option because dogs like company. And the last thing is, what is your budget? So thinking about some of these things that you're going to need, including vet care. There may be some vet bills involved, especially with the puppy having shots and such. If you're going to hire a trainer to work with the dog, plus all the supplies that I mentioned. So take a look at the budget and what you're prepared to spend on your family pet. So once you've gone through all of this and done some research, I'll be discussing in more detail some of the things we touched on here in a later video. But for now, this is the basics, and just to get you started thinking about if this is something you want to do right now. So if you have any further questions, you can reach me through my website at cherriesgooddogtraining.com. All the contact information is on there. I'll hold that up a little longer so you can see it. So all one word, cherriesgooddogtraining.com. That's my website. And you can contact me through a contact form, or there is a phone number and an email on there as well. And if you have any other specific questions. So I look forward to seeing you again in future videos, and I hope that this video was helpful. Have a great day, and remember, every dog is a good dog, and training is rewarding. See you next time.